There's one mistake I see people making when it comes to networking, and I'm going to talk to you about what I do differently. As you know, I'm currently looking for work to augment my coaching practice, and the industry I'm looking to network in is coaching related. But the thing is they don't typically post regular jobs. And usually the only way to get a job in this field is to network with people who are already working in it. So much of my job search currently is focused on doing the networking activities. Now, having worked in recruiting and managing recruitment teams over the years, I have been on the receiving end of many people trying to network with me to find a job working with the company. And often they make the same mistake, which is they treat the networking as a transaction, as though they show up for the networking expecting to get something out of it. They're looking to get preferential treatment in the selection process, or they want to get an in with the hiring manager, or they're expecting you to do something for them to get them an interview. And the result is that that person doesn't get what they want because they end up making the person who's being networked with feel like they're being used, like it wasn't a genuine conversation. The thing you have to remember is that networking is a relationship building exercise, not a transaction. What I do differently, and when I've seen networking done well, is when you treat the call as though the job didn't matter. Now, I know the job does matter. You were looking for a job. I get it. But what would you talk about if you didn't need to worry about the job? What questions would you ask about the company? What questions would you ask about them if you weren't worrying about what was happening with your application? The effect is that the conversation becomes a lot more natural. And the person you're having the conversation with walks away feeling like, hey, this person was genuinely interested. They had some really good questions. I feel good about them. And this is beneficial because if your name comes up in conversation later, they can say something positive about you, as opposed to them thinking, oh yeah, that was that annoying guy who kept badgering me with questions. You want them to have a positive experience. So what do you do differently with networking? Let me know in the comments. And until next time, let's get back to work.